Welcome to Pokémon Fuligin, a ROM hack of Pokemon Leaf Green. So I picked my star, which is Bulbasaur. Then next up is me fighting my brother. And it ends up being a fucking tackle down as he wraps me. Just because I'm a little late, he's level 7. You know he has Dratini. Pseudo legendaries aren't that good early game. So yeah, I was able to beat him down pretty easily. Alright, next up is I caught my next team member, Ralts. I named it Uncomp, because that's what I feel when I see its final evolution. Alright, first gym leader time, but I can't remember the name. I confuse the Skitty as I confuse it, but leave me at 11 health. Next up is Spur. I swapped over to Bulbasaur, so Spur catch to be kind of a monster, especially in these early levels. I Leaf Seed it, and I started Vine Whipping it as a defense curls. It gets a critical quick attack on me, bring it to red health, and then kills me. I sent out Ralts, and the Leaf Seed took it out. Next up is I found my brother talked to a Team Rocket Grunt in the forest, and I caught him a Reap, my next team member. I named it Botricity because I'm hilarious. Next up to Ghost Gym Leader. Botricity evolved into Flaffy, and I start off by hitting myself with Confusion. Then I paralyze Haunter. Then I start Thunder Shocking it down, doing some good damage after I get hit with the Shadow Ball. Well, luckily in this game, Shadow Ball is physical, because its physical special split didn't happen yet. Then a couple Thunder Shocks to get out. Next up is Mischievous. I decided to paralyze it. I start going for Calm Mind. I use Thunder Shock to with the Shadow Ball, and another Shadow Ball takes me out. Next up is Venusaur. I hit Lich Seed with it because I started Calm Minding. It confused me. I hit Vine Whip, I hit myself. I just keep going from I hit myself another time. And I finally took it out the Vine Whip after the Leaf Seed. Next up, I caught my next team member, Heracross, and I named it Honey. Then I'm in federal prison because my brother made that helping Team Rocket Grunt rob a store. Yeah, that's what this game's about. Then he tells me that I need to go to beat up the warden and steal the key. Don't know why he can't do it, but hey. Alright, warden time. He's up with Growlithe. I have 2 brick breaks, did him in. Next up is his Sand Slash. I swap over to Saurus, who's old. Then he gets a Poison Stick as I hit it with 2 Razor Leafs. Yeah, they didn't really fix the movesets in this game either, which is kind of annoying. Next up is Primate, which is level 30, by the way. This game does this. It randomly does a boss at really high level for no reason. I was able to take it out eventually, though. Last up is Kangaskhan, and then 2 brick breaks did it in. And then I got this key from the warden, and me and my brother got the hell out of there, like he said. Alright, afterwards, I beat the Poison Gym Leader. A couple Psychics did it, and since I went to level 30 just because how the Warden was, and well, I was a bit over leveled. That happens a lot in this game, which is annoying. It's like Heart Gold again. It's like Heart Gold all over again. Alright, then my brother says that he wants me to meet his boss, but first, why not? Let's battle. Alright, he leads off with Heracross, he leads off with Gardevoir. I Psychic and one-shot it. Next up is Houndour. I swap over to Botricity because I had nothing better for it. A Thunder Punch brought it to red, now the Thunder Punch took it down. Next up is Chinchou. I swapped over to Saurus, and a Razor Leaf took it out. Next up is his Kadabra. I went to Gardevoir, and a couple Psychics did it in. Last up is his Dragonair. I decided to stay in, and 2 Psychics did it in as he paralyzed me. Alright, and then I met my brother at the Rocket Base, and he told me that he said I'd give me Giovanni, hoping the grunts didn't give me too hard of a time. And I can meet him in his office, but first I must defeat the 2 other grunts that are guarding him. So yeah, the grunts were pretty easy. Yeah, we're just gonna skip over them. And he has confidence in me. Thank you, brother. Alright, before Giovanni let us join Team Rocket. Yeah, it's one of these games. But you can join the criminal organization. Get the battle. I'll lead off with Venusaur, he's off with Weezing. Yeah, kind of a bad start for me. I switch over to Uncomp. I use Psychic and one-shot it. Next up is Ariados. I stayed in. Psychic one-shotted it. And next up is Viper. I swapped out to Botricity. 2 Thunder Punches did it in, but I got paralyzed. Because you still get paralyzed electric type in this game. It has Gen 3 mechanics, so through and throughout. It has all Gen 3 Pokemon, which is nice. And I'm pretty sure I turned off Impossible Evolutions. Alright, I second Tendricruel, so I had no more attacking moves on Gardevoir. But I can't switch because it wrapped me, so what do? What do you do next? You just Calm Mind until the wrap goes away. Which lasts for a bit. I was able to take most of its attacks, though. The wrap wore off, so I decided to switch out to Saurus just to tank it. I should have gone for Body Slam, looking back on it for his weak defense, but I was able to Razor Leaf through his team. Yeah, level 34. He's the hardest in the battle so far. Saurus leveled up, last up is Kangaskhan. I swapped over to Heracross, and a Brick Break did it in. Alright, then Giovanni congratulates me for winning, and then he tells me I can become a member of Team Rocket, but first I need to go to the power plant. Up north of Hento Town. Not Hentai Town. Fucking weebs. And he said, don't disappoint me. On the way, I caught a Mudkip. Because, you know, I had to fucking use and named it best, except Zubat, and I caught a Zubat, I named it Fatbat. And I literally fucking kicked a Zapdos. This game was wild. Alright, Giovanni congratulated me on my success and told me I needed another Rocket Grunt in Elemis City. I needed that through a place called Rainbow Town. Not the best names in this ROM, but hey, the ROM's fun as hell, so it makes up for it on its own. Alright, I meet the grunt, but first she tells me to fuck off. Then she says, oh, you need a recruit. And she laughs us off. She says sorry. Hey, she apologized. She's a nice lady. She has a mission for me. So basically, I have to go to the Pokemon Graveyard Tower, and there's some old hags up to the west of there, and I need you to steal Pokemon from them. That's what she needs me to do. And I go to the top floor, so I have to battle a bunch of basically ghost freaks. That's one of my favorite aliens in Ben 10. Ghost freak. What a good alien. I'm getting off track though. So this is the master lady on top of the tower. We want to steal our Pokemon. We want to steal one of our Pokemon. Gengar. She's off Gengar. Shadow Balls. One shot's Gardevoir. I accidentally throw in Heracross. Oh wait, I have no moves on Heracross. Use a Shadow Ball. I go for Air Code to take him out. I'll switch to Fat Bat. He sells some Strevis. I swapped to the Monstrosity. It confused me as I hit it with a Thunder Punch. Another Thunder Punch took it out. Except Sableye. Level 20. One Thunder Punch did it in. Then afterwards, I stole her Sableye. And it's stolen. And then alright, after that, I went to the Grunt, who surprised me. She said I did good. And she kissed me. Fellas, we're moving up in the world. And I also got Surf from her. But hey, who cares? I got a kiss. That's all that matters to me. Now she said, but to get order use, I need to use Elemental City Surf. And by the way, Elemental City is built so fucking weird. It took me so long to find the gym. Like, you have to go through, like, the Pokemon, enter a back door. It's, like, so stupid. You get lost in this game so much. She said I could keep Sableye, but I'm not going to do later. And she called me a little shit. Like a true romance. This reminds me of my real relationships. See, she kisses me. I hope, anyway. Slut. Alright, but next up's Camerupt. Alright, we beat Tom. I surfed his Camerupt and Magmar to one-shot. Next up's Macargo. I surf it again. It's a surf sweep, really. Next up's Blaziken. I go for Surf, almost kill it. He heals. I go for Surf, almost kill it. He heals. I go for Surf, almost kill it. He heals. And then I go for... I hit it with the Mud Shot as he couldn't kill his Scarf. I got Soul Badge. Next up's the next gym leader, Fighting type. I use Psychic to Hitmonchan and one-shot. Next up is Hariyama. Psychic one-shotted it. Next up is Poliwrath. Psychic two-shotted it. As he healed, I go for Calm Mind and Psychic with a one-shot. Then last up is his Machamp. I go for Psychic and I one-shot it. And that was Jeremiah. Alright, now the new Rocket Grunt says I need to do a mission for him. So what I have to do is I have to go back to the town to find type gym and steal an old Amber. Zipper's Town, that's what it's called. Yeah. I like this game. Pokémon Fuligin. It's a good game. I need to steal some gnarly old building. The dialogue in this game kills me. And it gave me a key. By the way, have you noticed my blue outfit? It's nice. I might get into more Pokemon ROM hacks. I do challenges in them, of course, but first I just want to beat him. Alright, I steal this guy's old Amber from the place. So yeah, mission complete. And then I go back. You see me say the game almost? He calls me radical. Hello, fellow kids. I'm fucking Gen Z, and I feel that so much nowadays. But anyway, I get back to Silphco Tower, and we need to help defend Giovanni. Me and Kaz defend him. I had to battle Lance of the Elite Four. He's up Gyarados, lead off of Fat Bat. I go for Sludge Bomb with Hydro Pump. I decided to switch out to Botricity. Fat Bat evolved. Everyone's fully evolved now. I Thunder Punch. My shot is Salamence. Switch out to Swampert, and I two-shot his Flygon with Surf. Next up's Aerodactyl. Decided to stay in. Surf one-shots it. Next up's Dragonite. Yeah, that's why everyone's level 50. The fucking Jeremiah was like level 52. I was trying to get everyone level 50. And two-shot his Dragonite was second. He says it's impossible. And then, after all he used to train, they ran. Like bitches, because we beat him down. And Giovanni has a promotion. We're both commanders and admins now. I guess commander the same thing. Yeah, we're admins. Spend that much time. Alright, next up we fight this gym leader, Siege for it. But he knows who I am, so he knows I'm part of Team Rocket. He says he'll purge me of my sins. I doubt it. I cross chop and Brick Break his Steelix in one shot. Next up's the Metagross. I take it out with 2 Earthquakes. It hits me with a Psychic. Next up's Aggron, so you stay in. Earthquake, one shots it. Next up's a Caesar. So I stay in and go for Surf to do damage. He goes for Swords Dance and Wing Attack. I send out Heracross, and I go for Brick Break as he heals up. And I get a critical one shot. And he couldn't unpurge it. And he says he immediately hands me the badge. And Steel Wing. I teach out to Crobat. Don't use it that much because Steel Wing fucking sucks. And I awaken Deoxys on accident because the meteor hit this town. And now he wants to rule the world. I ended up until Deoxys gives a speech to the humans. And then and when that protester gets it, he literally kills all of them. Except me, because he released me. He has some sympathies. Alright, next up, I have to battle this guy to steal his amulet coin. Because a Rocket Grunt wants it. And goddammit, I'm an admin who listens to his people. Psychic two shots his Arcanine. Except for Nidoking, I use Psychic to one-shot it. Except his Pidgeot. I decided to go for some psychics to do damage, but I actually killed it. Last up's Persian. I send out Honey, and Brick one-shots it. And then I got the aim in the coin. Next up is this Femboy Gym Leader, I think? I don't know. He switches over to Lantern. I send out Venusaur. It knows Ice Beam. I just started Razor Leafing it down, but hit myself Confusion. With Ice Beam, I get frozen. I defrosted, but he takes me out with an Ice Beam, leaving me on Red Hill. Send out Swampert, go for an Earthquake to one-shot it. Next up is Poliwrath. I swap back out to Electricity. He goes for Hypnosis, put me to sleep. He goes for Brick Break. I wake up, Thunderbolt. Next up, Gyarados. I go for Thunderbolt. It takes me out with Earthquake. I send out Best, and I started Rock Tomb it down. And I was able to take out 2 Rock Tombs thanks to the last one's crit. Next up is Milotic. I decided to stay in, go for Earthquake, taking about under half, and then Earthquake takes it out. Last up's Lapras. I send in Honey. Now I go for Cross Chop, one-shotting it. And I got the bad trip Anna. Next up, me and my brother Kaz battle just for funs. I Sludge Bomb his Heracross, bring it 2 Sludge Bombs to Kaz Heracross, Solivian. So next up's Alakazam. I send out my own Heracross. I outspeed it, Mega Horn one-shots it. I'm still over level because I had to fucking fight, I don't know, who's mid-60s. I don't know why the game does this. It's like Heart Gold all over again. And I sweep the rest of his team pretty easily with Swampert, just because half his team's weak to Swamp, over half his team's weak to Swampert, or just they take a lot of damage. And last up's his Dragonite. I go for Rock Tomb, and 2 Rock Tombs take it out. Then next up, Giovanni introduces us to Mewtwo, so we're the most trusted people. My brother protests. I battle Giovanni. We both protest. He leads off as Arbok. I lead off with Venusaur. I go for and I switch over to Best. I go for Earthquake to do damage on it. And then next up is his Cacturne. I decided to stay in and just go for Rock Tombs to do damage. I missed my Rock Tomb because I do a Brick Break for a reason, not a Grass type move. Rock Tomb reads the half, you do Brick Break again, another Rock Tomb, a few more Rock Tombs, take it out. Actually, never mind, he heals. I lied. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I should get Rock Slide on him sometime. Oh well, next up is Kangaskhan. Switch out to Honey, which I should have done in the first place. But whatever. 1 Brick Break takes out his Kangaskhan. Next up is Tentacruel. I send in Uncump. I go for Psychic. One-shot it. No, last up's Muck. I decided to stay in. And no, but no, last up's not Muck. Psychic one-shots Muck. Now, I defeated him. And then Mewtwo, not accepting Giovanni as his master, he fucking kills Kaz. Asshole. Then Giovanni apologizes for what happened to Kaz, and Mewtwo's battling Deoxys. They fight like Android 17 versus Piccolo. And then they fly off it. Giovanni interrupts, Giovanni fucking dies. And then Oak tells me he's very disappointed in me that I've joined Team Rocket. He's sorry for Kaz's death. And then Bill left. Then the scientist Team Rocket said Giovanni's dead. I'm the highest ranking member. I'm now the leader of Team Rocket. Woohoo, bitches. I'm pimping now. Can I say that? Whatever. We're 12 minutes in. Who cares? Alright. And now I have to go to the final gym leader. I save here. Professor Oak. I use 2 Psychic. Venusaur. He swaps out to Tyrantrum. I send out Swampert. He flinches me, but I take him out 2 Earthquakes. Next up's Venusaur. I go for Calm Mind, so I was going to heal. I accidentally hit Calm Mind again, but he takes out by Sandstorm to sleep. Gardevoir wakes up to Psychic on Blastoise and nearly kills it, but it's taken out by Sandstorm. So now Venusaur to kill it. Next up's his Gardevoir. He puts me to sleep. I just keep Thunderbolting it. As he says, Calm Mind. Thunder brings it to red. Send out Fat. I go for Fly, and a Fly takes it out. Next up's his Charizard. I go for a Surf. He heals. He goes for Fly. Takes out my thing. I take Swampert. I take it out with Cut. Last up's Salamence. Fucking hell. I take it out easily. Then I get the last batch from Oak. He gives me the Waterfall. And then one of my Rocket Girls stole the other 2 starter Pokemon from Oak. I'm not going to use them because I already have 2. Then me and Deoxys have our final showdown, which I Master Ball him because I got it from training a rare candy. I'm not going to use them because fuck legendaries. Alright. I think it's time for the Elite 4, y'all. Alright, first Elite 4 member. She's off my Deanna, I lead off Heracross. Brick one-shots it. And yes, I'm over-leveled because I thought they were going to be in the 80s since Oak was so high. I'm sorry. This is a blind play for y'all. Oh well. Earthquake one-shots Magcargo. Next up, Skarmory. He protects, I go for Thunderbolt. By the way, when I do challenges, I'm probably going to skip on most of the stories because, it's a challenge. We're not going through most of the story. I'll probably do stuff, I'm not going to say, oh, we joined Team Rocket. Like, oh yeah, by the way, we're in battle. We joined Team Rocket, Oh well, Elite 4, the first Elite 4 down. Next up, a literal kid's in the Elite 4. I don't know why. She's off the I one-shot most of her Pokemon, really. It's honestly a sweep. Really, the Elite 4 in this game, they're nice, but there's only 2 notable exceptions, Lance and the Champion. I wonder who the Champion is. Well, I guess we'll find out in a few minutes, shall we? Alright, next up Caesar. I go for Surf. And I take it out. Alright, next up this guy. He's a Scyther. I rock 2 1-shots. He goes for Swords Dance, except Kangaskhan. I send out Heracross, but just give me a fake out. 1 Brick Break does it in. Next up's Blaziken. I swap over to Fat Pat. I go for Air Cutter, bring him to red. He hits him with Thunder Punch. He full restores. I Air Cutter 1-shot with the crit. Next up for Alligator. I send out Botricity. Thunderbolt 1-shots it. Next up Salamence. I decided to go for Thunder. It hits me with Earthquake. Thunder brings the yellow. Hits me with Earthquake again. I live and take it out with the Thunderbolt. Alright, Tendavile Lance again. Leads off Gyarados, leads off with Ampharos. Thunderbolt 1-shots it. Next up's Aerodactyl. I decide to stay in. It goes for Earthquake. I Thunderbolt and 1-shot it. And next up's Dragonite. I use Thunder. Then I missed my second Thunder. Then I hit it with Thunderbolt to paralyze it. And he misses Hyper Beam, so I was able to take it out. Next up's Kingdra. I decided to stay in. Go for Thunder. I missed. Takes it out with Ice Beam. Send out Venusaur. Go for Sludge Bomb for damage. Goes for Dragon Dance. 2 Sludge Bombs. Take it out. I get hit with the Hyper Beam. Next up's Dragonite. I go for Sludge Bomb. I poison it. I Sludge Bomb it again. And then I bring it to red, and then Poison takes it out. And that was Lance. And it's Brendan, the champion. Who would have fucking thought? Oh well, he leads off with Absol. I lead off with Heracross, 1-shot. He sends out Metagross, Earthquake, 1-shots. Or 2 Earthquakes, you got Cordilli. Next is Walrein. Thunderbolt took out Walrein, 1-shot. Salamence, I Thundered it. I Thunderbolted it, and I took it out. Then next up is his Gardevoir, Mega Horn, 1-shot. That was Brendan. And what did I... And now, after this, after I'm in the league, Team Rocket Runs put me in the league. But there was one scientist of mine. He says meet him after I beat the league. He gave me something to port. I wonder what that is. We'll find out, shall we? But it says same after it was Pokemon League. You know what it was? He gave me the HM for Rock Smash. God damn it. I'll see you next time.